Hi, everybody. This is Miguel Adao, VP of Marketing here at Volare Systems, and we are doing another installment of our now famous Customer Showcase series. And today, I'm particularly delighted to be speaking with the president of Lab2Fab, Shawn Lange. Lab2Fab is the company behind this great product. So I'm here with Shawn Lange. Shawn, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Miguel, for having me. Appreciate it.
Really nice to speak with you. And that what we just saw, that product is just really, really interesting. And I'm eager to learn a little bit more about you, about your company. Tell me about a little bit of the history.
Sure. I founded Lab2Fab a little over a decade ago to help Silicon Valley entrepreneurs go from laboratory stage to full-scale fabrication. And we were really a company that were engineers for hire, helping, again, local startups. About 5 years ago, a little bit less than that, we were acquired by the Middleby Corporation, which is one of the world's largest food equipment manufacturers. And we became engineers as part of the overall organization. And with such, we started working on product specifically for our clients in food and beverage. And just to get us going quickly with a product, we were handed Skyflo from a sister company, Wonder Bar, who has tremendous success in the bar industry. They're most well known for the little bar guns that you see everywhere. They have ridiculous, like 90% market share on that. And they had been selling Skyflo for about 5 years to a certain degree of success. And there was feedback coming from the clients that said, hey, we want to make it waterproof. We want to do this, that. We want to connect it to the cloud and get better reportability. And so a decision was made at Middleby where the product was handed over to us. And when we took it on, there were a lot of items within the product that were, or components, I should say, that were end of life. And so we decided to do essentially a redesign from the ground up. And considering our background is more industrial automation and equipment design, that sort of thing, doing a small consumer electronics device really is what Skyflo is, was a little bit outside of our expertise, but the automation inside and the data connectivity is very much was where we were wanting to go and where we have gone over the last 5 years. And so when we started this redesign effort about 3 years ago, we immediately reached out to Volare Systems, Walt over there, and looked to the team to help us in the areas that we were not strong in, which was firmware design, doing embedded level controls. And it's been a great partnership, a great relationship. Here we are where the product is now released and we're continuing to make improvements to it. And it's really exciting.
And can you elaborate a little bit more, Shawn, on the partnership, on the relationship with Volare and how our engineers are helping you?
One of the things about our partnership with Volare Systems that we've really appreciated is it's an engineering organization through and through, right? Top to bottom, very transparent, both on the quoting process, on the billing process. And then the final piece and the biggest piece is that the talent that is there is really good. It's a lot of experienced individuals that just have brought a lot of products to market. And so one of the things that we are getting out of the relationship today that is directly going to benefit our clients, and this wouldn't be possible without this partnership, is we're actually drilling down on a firmware level into the controls of the spout, and the data that we're getting back out of that allows us to do some amazing things. So we've introduced some filtration recently with the help of the team of Volare Systems. And that filtration allows us to, very clearly see when someone's pouring with liquid or when they're trying, or maybe when no liquid's coming out. We're implementing things where we can see the bottle as we move in and out of the bottle, or even we're starting to be able to, with the data, capture a hand as it goes around the bottle. Some of those features are not quite there yet, But it's really exciting because at the end of the day, what we have is a small little robot with a bunch of sensors and just an amazing amount of intelligence that we can gather from it to improve our customers' operations.
Yeah, I really appreciate the context and the history behind this. So it's great that Volare has been able to help you and your team over there at Lab2Fab and Middleby as you guys take this this product from the prototype to mainstream and evolve in its various iterations. So Shawn, tell me a little bit about the benefits for your customers, for your retail or bar or hospitality groups.
Yeah, sure, Miguel. Thank you. So there's a number of market segments that we look at. One of them being stadiums, another one being more of your standard bar segment, right? Now, we're not really targeting these to your neighborhood dive bar or that sort of deal. It's really for larger organizations that have relatively untrained staff or a lot of turnover, so think of your entertainment centers that have video games and a bar in the same place, right? And so that's been a really core focus of ours. And what the feedback has been, one of the biggest feedbacks was it changes our operations for the better. So if you look at some of these establishments, when someone comes on, they do a time-based pour method usually, or they use a jigger. And either way, they have to calibrate at the beginning of the shifts. And we're collecting data as we deploy this product. And one of the things we've seen very, very clearly in the data is that as the bartenders get busier and busier, the worse their accuracy of pours get. They're being hurried, they're going fast, they're trying to move drinks. And so when a customer implements Skyflo onto their bottles, it takes that part away. It takes the part of, I've got to do a count-based method, which makes it more accurate right out of the gates. You're talking 15% better in accuracy typically versus a free pour type of a system. And then when you compare it to, let's say, a jigger, we're faster than a jigger. And some of our videos show that because you don't have to pour twice. And then further on top of that is just consistency of the drinks, right? Again, we're not really putting these in establishments where they have a well-paid mixologist on staff or something like that, right? This is again for the entertainment places that are going to sell a Jack and Coke, and the Jack and Coke needs to be the same every single time.
I love the way you explain that. It really brings it home. And so, yeah, Shawn, we're going to keep this short and sweet today. It was just a very few minutes with you to understand a little bit about Lab2Fab, this great Skyflo product. Thrilled that Volare Systems can help you on this journey, and we hope to continue this partnership for a long, long time with you. We do appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you, Shawn. And thanks everybody for watching today. Another installment in our customer showcase series. Stay tuned and we'll reach back out with another great customer story and sharing stories how our partners and customers are touching the lives and businesses of their end users and their own customers as well. Take care.